I just got home from my brother's dinner and we ended up hitting Target and Walgreens since we both still feel like going out, but not like going out. So ended up hitting Target and Walgreens, of course, because that's pretty much the only thing they have open until midnight. So I tried a few things out. Like I picked up this powder, this foundation. I prefer cream foundation over liquid foundation, and I prefer loose powder over pressed powder for the most part when I'm using cream foundation or concealer, cream concealer. I got these two on clearance. This was $3.48. They Maybelline Liqueur, and this was $2.98. And this is supposed to be Makeup Obsession. And it said it was a lip gloss, but it actually mattifies a little bit. So I don't know if it was a misprint or what, but this is in the shade Happily. And I can tell that by the fact that it was on clearance that not a lot of people were picking it up. But it's probably because I don't know if it really is a lip gloss or what kind of lip gloss it is that they have. But this actually sets. So I didn't like it. And also from Target, I got this palette from Makeup Geek. The regular price that it said on the price tag next to the palettes was $21.99, and I got it on clearance for $10.98. So I've been wanting to try Makeup Geek, and I got this one. This is in the shade, what shades are these? Makeup Geek? Oh, it doesn't say the color stamp. I thought it did here. Something nudes. It's the nudes one. It doesn't say anywhere here what the name of the palette is. I think it had it on the seal, but I already threw it out. Naturally Nudes. There you go. Yeah, let's see, it's a Target seal. Yeah, Naturally Nude palette. Yeah, that's the one that I got. Unless they're changing their packaging, they were on clearance. Yeah, it's like really stuck on there. I can't take it off. But it seems like it says Naturally Nude or Nudes. Really pretty. I like the selection. They're very everyday. They look very wearable. I'm just gonna take off the clearance sticker so it's not as you know, not as ugly looking, I guess is the best way to put it, just so I can have a better use. This is what the shadows look like. I mean, I try my best, right? But this is what they look like. They look pretty decent to me in the lighting, but they look really beautiful, like especially this shade right here. It's like, look at that, just a little bit, and it really goes a long way. Really good quality. They're super creamy, super blendable so far from what I swatched. I have yet to try it on my eyes, but I am gonna try it on my eyes. I'm gonna take off my makeup and I'll be back. And I also got a restock at my local Walgreens. I got the Bioderma and the 16.7 fluid ounces, or the 500 milliliters. And I also got this mascara. I almost forgot to mention it. Marcel Extension Plus Curl. It has a 5-star review on I don't know if it was like another pharmacy, but I know at Walgreens it had a 4.0. So I might give it a shot. I don't know yet, because I do have other mascaras that I need to finish up. So we'll see. But I like this one. It looked very serious and like intense, and it just caught my attention. So why not give it a shot? But let me take off my makeup and I shall be back. See you guys in a bit. So now that I'm done, I finally got my day 4 of free tea from Starbucks. Today is the 5th, so I was kind of thrown off a little bit. I was like 5 days, but I forgot it's past midnight. Today I got my, yesterday, my Jade Citrus Mint, just plain, no sugar, no honey, no nothing, just plain hot water and the tea bags. So I figured why not? After eating a pretty heavy dinner, I went to go celebrate my brother's birthday at what was more like a birthday dinner. So we did that and got my tea afterwards. And I also got this, as I was mentioning it earlier, and this is supposed to be the Honest Beauty Everything Cream Foundation. I have been tempted, whoa, this is pretty big actually in comparison to the blusher. Look at that, so cute. I've had the blush for a while. Blushes are really nice. Now that I've tried Glossier though, That's the thing. Glossier has been one of those products where I don't think anything can beat it. Okay, the color looks a little off for my shade. It looks a little too dark. It says it's cream, but it looks like powder. Cream foundation. It does come with its own little applicator. I personally don't use them. I'm not gonna use them. I feel like it's more like disposable almost. I don't know. I have a hard time using it because it's so thin. So I am going to use instead one of these, the disposable ones, just because I do find cream foundation and cream concealer or anything really like any cosmetic really that's very wet or moist, it's really hard for me to take it out of the sponge, and I tend to have to soak it, and it eats through the sponge a lot faster. Well, I'm getting really red. So I'm gonna try it out. I already prepped my skin. I did everything I had to do to make sure my skin was fine. And now I'm gonna try and see how the makeup looks. I'm starting to get like really intense peach fuzz right here. I can literally see it. It's super dark too. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna use the back side. Oh, that's interesting. Do you see that? It changes colors completely. It's really grainy. It's really, really grainy. That's one thing I don't like about drugstore concealers or foundations. This looks really dark. This looks really, really dark. It looks really yellow on camera, but it actually looks really dark on me. Yeah, this looks really dark. I don't know how I feel about this actually. I feel like it looks very, very yellow. I can't help but think that it looks really, really yellow. Yeah, kind of does. It's such a weird, it has such a strange consistency. Because, yeah, it has a really strange consistency. It doesn't look cakey. Ooh, this is really yellow. This is really, really yellow, but I'm gonna put it on for the sake of the video. It looked online like it was gonna be my color because the shade Snow looks really light, and the shade, I believe, Shell looks really, really light. I was like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be the shade. I don't think they had the shade Shell available at the store either, at Walgreens. It went from Snow to Linen and then to Bisque, I believe. I didn't see any of the other shades, not that I can think of. Maybe I have to look at the list of other shades, maybe they'll ring a bell, but I saw a lot of Bisque, Linen, and Snow, and that's pretty much it. I feel like I would probably use this if it were my tone. It's strange because it sets really quickly. You almost don't really need a powder. Oh, snap, okay. That was really intense. I kind of forget how like intense it is when it goes on. I feel like this formula though, this formula would work better with my fingers. I feel like with a brush it would look too streaky and cakey. With the sponge it looks, it's just taking me a long time to blend it. Yeah, it's definitely too dark. It's way too dark. It almost reminds me of like the first shade that I got from the Moira brand, and it's not super heavy coverage. I feel like this one's more, maybe it would pass as a summer foundation, but definitely not a winter foundation. It's way, way too orangey yellow, like it could blend. It's weird because it doesn't look like, it doesn't look like it's not my skin color, but you can tell it's not my skin color. Yeah, I can see a huge contrast. Okay, well, I have that out of the way. As you can see, this is what I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really impressed by how light and nice it sets. It's a very good formula. It's just not the proper shade. I'm gonna see if I can go and exchange it for my shade. I still have the receipt because I had originally purchased the Physicians Formula one. The new one that they came out with is essentially like pollution. I don't remember what it's called. Something defense from Physicians Formula. So let me see, what did it said? Physicians Formula Natural Defense foundation. It's almost like a BB cream. It's kind of what I got the vibe of, like almost like a BB cream. I don't know how to explain it exactly, but it looked really nice. Man, I really wish this was my shade because I feel like it would have been a perfect, like a perfect combination for me if it would have been my color. I really do think it would have been perfect. Anyways, so I'm gonna use this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna use this blush, the Honest blush. It is in the shade Coral Peach, so that's what it looks like. I've used it for a bit. Can you tell? The only thing, it is white packaging, so it does look messy, or it can look messy. Ooh, I forgot how like straight up super pigmented it is. That is good for the face, enough for the face. Now for my eyes, it doesn't have a mirror or anything, so it's just a little compact like that from Makeup Geek. I got Naturally Nudes, I believe is a shade that I picked up. So I don't think this concealer is very good at setting makeup or using it as an eyeshadow base. It still feels a little tacky. Let me see how it holds up. Just because I want to see how it sets makeup. Let's see here. So with the Makeup Geek palette, this one right here, I am going to go directly with this one all over my eyelid. This is like the one that stands out to me the most, and I'm just gonna use my finger and tap it. I tend to always use my fingers when it comes to doing my shadow. It's kind of a habit that I have and that I picked up over the years of doing my makeup. I just use my finger really to put on my makeup in general. So I'm gonna pull in my eyebrows. Fill in my eyebrows, not pull them, fill them. And this is just my NYX pencil, the one that I've been using for a while now. Now that I finished my Anastasia Beverly Hills one like around graduation time, which was like around the first week, 2 weeks of December. And I really like this one. It's really black. A little goes a long way. And I like this brush too. It's like the Fenty brush. It's this one from Rimmel. Copper Bling 02. I actually don't really need powder. Yeah, I don't really need powder. It's good the way it is. Forgot why I don't use the back. Excuse me, the bottom. It's kind of crappy. But oh well. We'll fix it. Okay, say something like that. Oh, yeah, I tend to do that too. Where one looks incredibly different from the other. I feel like that doesn't look exactly right. But I mean, at this point, work with what we got. I'm not gonna like overemphasize on the eyes. So I already put on everything. I didn't get any highlighter or anything. I normally don't use highlight anyway, so I think we're good without highlighter. And next is on to the lips. Well, mascara, right? Mascara, I did get the new one. I'm kind of tempted on trying it right now. I'll try it right now, just to see what the big deal is, the commotion is. Recycle. There we go. Oh, interesting brush. So I need something that will be like right in my face when it comes to mascara. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? Not sure if I like it yet, but I do like that the silicone tips are not super stiff. Or maybe it's just a very ergonomic design. I don't know yet. I don't know. Did I get my shirt dirty or anything? I don't think I did. Okay. This looks really nice. I mean, considering the lightness and, ooh, hair. Considering the lightness, contrast, and everything, it's not as bad as It's not as bad as I definitely do see the shade. I might have to mix it with something else or powder it down just to see how it does on, let's see how it does on powder or with powder. Okay, this one is completely sealed from both ends. Okay, so I'm gonna get my X-Acto blade. There we go. So this is the powder, the Honest Translucent Invisible Blurring Loose Powder. Ooh. And this is, of course, translucent. Okay, I don't know what it is lately, but a lot of tones are starting to look very yellow to me. I'm kind of wondering why. Oh, this is an interesting package. Oh, interesting. Ooh, I like that. I think Glossier has the Wowder, and it looks somewhat similar to this. Whoa, it's too much powder. Okay, that might actually be kind of annoying. I think I'll take my e.l.f. small tapered brush because I know it's a dirty brush, but I mean, I used it earlier today, but ooh. Not sure how I like the powder, if I'm being honest. The powder, the fragrance is very interesting, and I'm not sure if I like it or if I hate it. It has a very particular odor. I feel like it dulls the appearance of my skin drastically. Yeah, I feel like it really kind of kills everything. Because the foundation on its own gives me a really nice glow. I love the foundation, how it looks. But the powder kind of kills that, which takes away the purpose of the foundation being so easy to work with. Let me put on my glasses, see how I look. I can't tell if it's blending or because I'm getting so used to me seeing myself that I think the foundation looks nice on me. I don't know. Or if it's the powder that's helping my skin adjust, or what the deal is. Oh, by the way, it has movable glitter. I don't know. Very interesting. Indeed. I kind of want to, let's see, let's do not a zoom in, but let me put my hair back. I feel like the texture of my skin is kind of off. Yeah, it's a little off. It's a little weird. Maybe I can to shave my face, see? You're starting to see it. Maybe if I shave my face, it'll take away that weird texture, because I think it's mainly the hairs that I'm seeing, and that's what's making me overanalyze my entire face. But usually with that, like, everything is good and set. My mascara or my eyeliner's starting to kind of smear a little bit. Get some powder in here. There we go. I actually didn't have to use any brushes for my eyes today. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna work with the Honest Everything Cream Foundation. This is in the shade Linen. I think it's the 3rd or the 4th darkest or lightest shade. Yeah, because it's Snow, Shell, or maybe it's the 3rd. Yeah, I think it's Snow, Shell, and then Linen. But this was a kind of a big jump. I can't tell if it matches me or not because it looked really intense, and it looks really intense from all my other foundations, because I'm comparing this to how I use my shading to my Kevin Aquan. This is significantly lighter from this one. This one has a very orangey yellowy tint to it. It's very golden. That's what I'm trying to say. It's very golden. So I think it's more of a summer shade. I'll continue to see how it looks, and hopefully it looks right. If I can get away with it, I'll keep this shade because I actually really do love the formula. The powder, I'm not too sure how I like it still. It does look really natural, very pretty. I do love the eye look specifically. It's very college. Like I would wear this to school like every day if I didn't really want to complicate my life with doing my makeup or anything, but this is how I would do it. Well, I guess that's it. Sorry to leave it on such a hesitant note, but this is pretty much the look and the tryout. Interesting. I'll let you guys go. Enjoy your night. Till next time, guys. Take care.